Yo, what's up, y'all? Today I wanted to talk about how I go about processing all of my sound from the MPC 2000 into the SP404 and then into my Alesis nano compressor through the RT707 tape machine into my DAW. Let's get into it. All right, so first off, we're going to start off with this beat that I have right here. And I'm going to just go ahead and play it for you guys. This is running through my SP404 and into the nano compressor. I'm not using the vinyl compressor on the SP404 right now. I do use it at times. I'm not using it right now. I'm just monitoring through the SP404 into the Alesis nano compressor. All right, so that's just using the Alesis nano compressor. And I'm using this for effects. That's how I go about it whenever I want to use effects. Now, if I'm just playing a beat, I go about it a different way. I'm going to try to go for using the SP404 compressor, the vinyl sim compressor, and the Alesis compressor. And sometimes I use both of these at the same time because it gives like kind of a greater side chain sound. So let's go ahead and try to see what's up with that real quick. Turn down my sound here. Now you can kind of hear that that ducking effect a little more, you know, now that we have a See, like now you can hear that ducking effect kind of hitting a little harder than it did with just the Alesis nano compressor. All right, and that's one way to do it with the SP404 and the Alesis. So this is the way that I go about doing side chains with this little setup. The thing about these machines is that they add character. They give character to your beats. And I believe strongly that the character in your beats and the equipment that you use is just as important as the beats themselves. And after telling you about all the gear that I have here that I use, I wouldn't recommend you go and just grab these things. You know, I wouldn't say that. I would be like, oh, you're gonna have the greatest sound. This is what I like. I like the sound I get from these machines. And it works for me. So I would recommend like looking online, finding things that see, I have the nano compressor. I wanted something cheap, kind of dirt boxy. It fits my needs. Has the side chain on it. The compressor is very noticeable. It adds like some sound that I like. I just like the sound of the compressor. I love the sound of the compressor. It sounds good. The compressor and the effects of the SP404 are awesome. You know, I've always wanted one of these machines, so I got one a couple years back. And with the RT707, it adds like a color. It just adds like a sound, and it just does something to it. Like it's almost like works like a limiter in a way. You can drive that thing and it'll just like hit. You know what I mean? Of course you can, there's always adding too much of everything. You know, you can't add too much, but you find some sweet spots and you can literally just turn this thing on and just go. There's just something about it, man. It just sounds great. Now, like I said, there's a lot of hiss, a lot of noise that comes with this. Of course, whenever the beats play, it kind of takes that noise out a little bit. It ducks that noise down. But anyways, if you guys have any questions, just put them down in the comments. Next time, I'll talk about the MPC 1000 and how I process sound with that. I think that's even more minimal than with the 2000, you know, because it has its own compressor and stuff inside of it. So thank you guys for checking it out. Much love. Peace.